curious about how governments around the world are approaching cryptocurrencies and other digital assets? Stick around to find out.
Digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum have revolutionized the financial world, but their growing popularity calls for robust regulation. Understanding these regulatory trends is crucial for investors, businesses, and anyone interested in digital finance. On July 9, 2024, the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, a global money laundering and terrorist financing watchdog with 40 member countries, and with 200 countries committed to implement its standards, published the latest update on implementation of FATF standards on virtual assets and virtual asset service providers. According to the FATF, 75% of jurisdictions are only partially or not compliant with the FATF's requirements. So let's take a look at some leading economies together. First, let's talk about the United States. The U.S. has been a major player in the digital asset space, with agencies like the SEC and CFTC taking the lead. The SEC focuses on regulating initial coin offerings, ICOs, and ensuring digital assets comply with securities laws. Recently, there's been a push for clearer guidelines with proposed legislations like the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, Digital Commodity Exchange Act and Digital Commodities Consumer Protection Act aiming to provide a more structured regulatory framework. Over in Europe, the European Union is making significant strides with the markets in crypto assets, MiCA regulation, which aims to create a comprehensive regulatory framework for digital assets across all member states. MiCA seeks to provide legal certainty, protect consumers, and support innovation, making Europe a key region to watch. Asia is another major hub for digital assets. Japan was one of the first countries to establish a legal framework for cryptocurrencies, recognizing cryptocurrencies as legal property under the Payment Services Act. South Korea has also implemented robust regulations, focusing on anti-money laundering, AML, and consumer protection. China, however, has taken a different approach by imposing strict regulations, including banning cryptocurrency exchanges and ICOs. Though don't take them wrong, the country is full force driving central bank digital currency and blockchain technology use. Hong Kong is the first and likely still the only location in China that allows participation in regulated digital asset activities under the guidance of the Securities and Futures Commission and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Hong Kong has just published a consultation conclusion regarding the introduction of a regulatory regime for fiat-referenced stablecoin issuers. In the Middle East, the United Arab Emirates is positioning itself as a hub for blockchain and digital assets. The UAE is also developing a comprehensive regulatory framework to attract digital asset businesses. A specific regulatory body, the Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, VARA, has also been set up to regulate virtual assets. Australia has been proactive in regulating digital assets. The Australian Securities and Investments Commission, ASIC, has issued guidelines for ICOs and cryptocurrency exchanges, focusing on investor protection and market integrity. Africa is an emerging market for digital assets, with countries like Nigeria and South Africa showing significant interest. Nigeria is one of the largest markets for cryptocurrency trading, and the Central Bank of Nigeria is working on a regulatory framework to address the risks and benefits. South Africa is also developing regulations to provide legal clarity and protect consumers. Currently, crypto asset service providers has to register through the Financial Sector Conduct Authority under the Financial Advisory and Intermediary Services Act. The global regulatory landscape is evolving rapidly, and staying informed is key. Looking ahead, more countries will likely develop and refine their regulatory frameworks for digital assets. Understanding these trends is crucial for navigating the evolving landscape of digital assets. Have questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. See you around in asset tech.